Hello beautiful people and welcome back to my channel. I have a ring light and it's so pretty. God, you can see all of my discoloration and my weird looking eyebrows, but at least you can actually see my face instead of blurred out. So I got this. We're gonna jump right into it. And as you guys know, I've been trying out this foundation. I really feel like it matches my color. And I got this concealer that apparently is my color. I haven't tried it yet, so I'll be trying it for the first time with you guys. But this packaging is so cute. It doesn't like feel cheap whatsoever, and it feels like really strong. It's fuck, I'm flawless. That's not kid friendly. Sorry, you guys. My multi-use perfecting concealer, and apparently I'm in the color 3.5. I don't know if that's the actual color or if that's just whatever. It looks really close to this, except this seems a little bit brighter, which makes sense because I did tell them I use it to highlight. I use it to cover up my dark spots, but also brighten up my forehead and my nose and chin and stuff like that. Like, you take this whole quiz to figure it out, you know? And the thing is I use this to brighten, and it looks similar. Like, this one looks slightly darker, but they look really close, as you guys can tell. You know, let's see. This is the Be Bright one. This is the one I usually use, you know, which I know seems kind of light for my skin. And then there's this one, which is, you see, it's really close. It's just, this one seems to have more coverage. So, we're going to be trying this today. And I don't want to waste product, so I'm going to put this directly on my face right now. Oh, my blender. Yeah. I'm not trying to flip you guys off, sorry. I look weird. Oh, by the way, you guys see my purple contacts? I really like them. It's called Contact Lens Hub is where I got them. I have a purple pair, a red pair. I also have a green and blue pair coming, which I'm super fun. I think these purple ones is my favorite so far, though. Okay. I should have primed first. Let's go ahead and do that before I get any farther. I'm going to use my Pores Be Gone Matte Primer right here. Oh, is this almost gone? Popped out and went on my leg, so I don't like wasting product. Oh, this smells so good. I'm glad primers don't come in colors because I'd have such a hard time trying to match. Because you guys can tell, my forehead is super dark. Everywhere else is like light except a few patches, you know? Like here's pretty dark. Right here's dark. My eyes. But then like there's spots that are super light and there's other spots that just are really red. And I even have spots that are super purple, you know? Like purplish blue or green. There you go. All primed. And now I'm gonna grab my brush, which I think it's this one. I have this super dense brush that I've been using to put my foundation on. I do use a sponge still, so that's when I want a little bit of softer. Like, I don't want my acne showing. So I put like 2.5 pumps on, and I just dab it around first. I really like this because it matches the lighter parts of my, because you can tell it can't, I just blend this part out. It doesn't match the darker spots, but it matches the lighter spots in my face. So I can cover up, and it's great coverage because then I can cover up the darker spots in my face and the redness. And this is a buildable foundation too, which is why I do 2.5, because I go straight for full coverage. If I want more of a sheer look, I go 1 pump. But if I want medium, then I do 1.5. Use this to prime my eyes a little bit. I need to fix my eyebrows up. Okay, it's all blended out, as you guys can see. It looks really nice. Especially under this lighting, it looks really good. Now we're going to use the concealer. I'm expecting this to kind of blend in with the foundation, but still give me that little brightening effect, you know? So, I try not to put a lot, but sometimes I end up accidentally putting more than I want, you know? Right there, right there. I'm going to dip in one more time, and I use the tip for this. And then I do this. And there we go. And now I'm going to go get my darker foundation that I've been using for contour once I find it. Okay. I have this one. It's BB Cream, which is a darker color, as you can tell. Really, really dark. And this, I don't use too much of it. I just grab a little bit. Right now. Okay. Dot, dot, dot. I've been doing this because I found this dark foundation from when I used to have a friend with really dark skin tone, and she couldn't match her skin. And this BB cream was at the dollar store, and it seemed to be the only thing that actually matched, which was weird. And me and her don't really talk anymore. We're not on bad terms or anything, because she moved away. I lost her number, you know. How it goes, you just lose touch, you know. And I was going to give her this foundation before she left, but she kind of left spur of the moment, so now I'm using it at the contour. You know, I really miss her. It's still not too dark. I'm sorry guys if this video is boring. I'm not doing a lot of talking. I want to add music in from when I'm not talking, but like I use my phone to record, so and it's not like I have a second phone to play music on, unless I use my husband's phone. But I really don't want to inconvenience him because he uses his phone for work and stuff and other stuff. He also uses it for school, so oh yeah. That actually did brighten up the spots I wanted it to. But like not super much. I like this, you know, this is really good. Okay, don't worry, the brown, the darker foundation is not the only thing I'm putting on right here. I do have a darker powder I blend it to my face. I specifically use this brush because it's just easier to move around. This is my contour and blush brush. I use this side for my contour, this side for my blush. So, I'm going to grab the contour first, which is this. I have Bare Minerals. I like them because they're super pigmented. So, the little bit that's on the lid right here, I just swirl my brush in there, and then I can lightly put it in, like that. And try not to put too much pigment on my face. Like, one tap in there is enough for my whole face, you know. And then I go over with powder to lighten it up, because this is super dark. I just ended up buying the wrong shade, you know. This is better for darker, like it's not, I'm not saying that I'm not dark skinned, it's just it's better for people with even darker skin. I put a little bit in my cheekbones, right here. So it seems like the only part that's going to be need lightening up is like right here. But let me put on everything else. Actually, it looks like too much when you go away, but when you get closer, it doesn't look like that much. I'm just going to lighten it up with some powder just in case. Here is my Jeffree Star powder. Okay. I have a Jeffree Star powder in translucent, which smells amazing. I'm just going to grab a little bit. It says translucent, but it has a little white to it that helps me lighten up everything. So I use it to lighten up, to set and lighten up my face. I just try not to set my face too often, because then my face becomes cracked and dry. But I usually do it when I do a lot of product on my face and my face looks too oily, you know. But don't set your face too often, because you do want that natural skin glow. And there you go. See, my face looks a little less oily, but I left some of the sheen right here and a little bit on the under eye, which I should cover just a little bit more. Just where I want the highlight to stick is where I didn't touch. As you can tell, there's like little spots I didn't touch. Like, I'm not kidding that this Bare Minerals, I don't know if this is contour or bronzer. This is probably contour. It's really, really, really bright, really pigmented, so be careful when you're using it. There you go. And now I'm going to grab this blush, which is all Out of Balm Girl Powder. And it's a nice little pinky. And I'm going to try not to put too much. But knowing me, it's going to be too much. There. Okay. Now